Well, I absolutely love Pooja on the show.
I think also she laughs on all my jokes. For me, that is a winner.
Because you are funny, chef.
Today is the age of when everybody is a chef, self-proclaimed chef, actually. Everybody is trying out new recipes. People are posting it. They're earning likes. The internet is also helping with it. So in this day and age, how do you feel about that, basically, firstly, to start with?
I feel it's great that there's a platform for people to express their love for food. I'll give you a simple example. In lockdown, my dad started documenting all his recipes on Instagram, and it was something that was so simple because he was cooking for us every day, and we just started posting all his recipes, and people started following him and started cooking and making all the recipes that he was making. So I feel like it's really a tool, and how you use that tool is really depending on you and what you want from it. So I feel like it's a great opportunity. It reaches a lot of people. What the end game of that is, it's really dependent on the person who's using it.
And how do you feel about it, Vikas?
Amazing. People are getting a tool to express themselves. We come from a generation where we had nothing else. We didn't have books, we didn't have social media. For us to learn a Bengali cuisine, you had to actually meet a Bengali chef or visit Kolkata or train somewhere where the chef knew Bengali food. We come from a very different culture. I was obsessed with Kathmandu and the whole cuisine of Nepal, and you had to physically travel there to understand what they use and how they cook. Now these kids are getting this opportunity from Nepal. They can post a recipe which we are understanding, we are following. They're making it like they're working like pollinators. They can transfer cultures from one point to the other, and that's amazing. That's what's required to create a much bigger, broader sense of a cuisine for me.
I'd like to comment on artificial intelligence also making its move in the food space. Say, imagine you have a robot who's been given all these functions and has a recipe book in hand, or has been coded in a recipe in the body of a robot, and taking over our jobs. So how do you feel about that?
You can have artificial intelligence. I don't know if you can have emotional intelligence in that whole space. And if you don't emote, you can't feel. If you can't feel, you can't express, right? That continuum is very important in all forms of art. And for me, food is a form of art. Sustenance, is the first column to fill. Beyond that, it's only expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. So as of now, also, sustenance is not somewhere where you express yourself, right? You go and pick up a burger and you say, oh, I'm just hungry, I want something. But there is a point in time when you want to emote, and you can only emote if somebody has created it with emotional intelligence and emotional feeling. So emotional gratification, artificial intelligence.
I agree. I feel like there is already, you already have food processing and food machines that do a lot of work, but that's very different from chefs that cook in restaurants, etc. So I feel like for us, especially in India, to get there where it's still, a far off, I don't want to have an opinion on something that I don't completely understand yet as well.
What's something that the audiences can expect in the coming episodes?
Some amazing food, a lot of diversity, great home cooks, and just in amazing challenges.
We have a 19 home cook. We have a 90-year-old home cook, first time the youngest. We have a contestant from Meghalaya, from a place which is absolutely like a paradise, and itni remote jagah se. But when she's gonna cook, it's like a goddess in the kitchen. We have a guy from Chalsa in West Bengal, like a place in Mangalore. We have somebody from Pampore, the saffron capital of India, and we have this is going to blow your mind. Nothing like this you've seen before. Nothing.